Alright, today's either going to be a long one or a two-parter. So either scroll along or stick around. So, it's going to be a little more wordy one, so listen, hold tight. So much time, so, whatever, Wonka term I want to use or whatever. My dad passed a couple years ago. I want to say 4 years ago. I know I'm a terrible person not knowing the exact date, but I don't carry a lot of stuff, but this was my dad's. I also have Hardy too, so. And since I started getting into stop motion, like I said, this will either be a long two-parter or one-parter, we'll see. But I originally used it to decorate my man cave, but I technically gave it to my god sister. I'm like, hey, with me doing stop motion, do you care if I take it back? And she's like, no, that'd be cool. So we're going to crack into this. Because, family heirloom and all sorts of silly stuff. And a family member that is no longer with us. Yeah. Ooh, it came with some cardboard. Funny. These are like film reel containers. Interesting packaging. I bet they still will have bread ties though. Alright. Oh, cool. That's going to be one of the weirdest stands I have in the stand box. Oh, look at that, people. One bread tie. They can't just, oh, two bread ties. I know this is what you guys come for. I've seen you leave bread ties in the comments. Gosh darn bread ties. Let's get some of the accessories out. It's a clapper. And I don't know. It's also in black and white. It kind of looks like a pie. Like in the old movies, they used to do like putting a pie in your face. Here's a fancy hat and a hand. Which, if you're old enough to actually remember, that would be a thing. This would be this is Laurel, and he always just kind of had that, like, what did I do look on his face. Well, as far as articulation goes, 0. I'm not even sure how to pop. Well, I mean, obviously I'd pop out and yeah. So let me pause a second, get ready for part 2 of this within the same video, I think. I think I'll do one. Alright, I didn't change his hand yet. I think I need to soak him. But here's his partner in crime. Hardy. Oliver Hardy. And I'm going to crack into this. Alright. Gear stand out. And the bread ties. Alrighty, got those undone. Little Eddie Magic. Pop his hat out. I want to say they call these a fedora. Yeah, these movies were filmed in like the 1930s. I mean, it's cool, strange to realize that, you know, cultural icons can still be relevant, you know, 75 years later. Also, him, Charlie Chaplin, and someone who will remain unnamed are the only 3 people in history that had the mustache. That mustache became very unpopular because of the person who will remain unnamed. But, yeah. This is pretty cool. I think I do want to change his hand out. Maybe I'll pause, run him with some hot water, and try to get that hand out and the other hand in. Hold on. And there we are. He looks much better. He's very polite. Very quiet. He's very like, Silent Bob before Silent Bob was Silent Bob. He was very quiet. He spoke very rarely. He was the, one always speaking. And, I know this is something of my generation and way more so my parents. But yeah, hopefully y'all think this is cool, and this will be definitely some more of my stop motion arsenal with very little motion. But I mean, we can find hopefully eventually Blues Brothers. And that is Charlie Chaplin. That's the person I talked about earlier with the mustache. And the other one besides him and whatnot will remain unnamed. I'm not sure who that is. Does anyone have a clue? My older, baseball, leather, I have no idea. I'm totally missing some sort of icon here. But looks like they got guitars. But yeah. So, don't want to say this is in the memory of or RIP to my dad, but, you know, it's been gone like 4 years. But sometimes things haunt you in a good way. And, you know, you look around at like what you do now and realize that sometimes your parents, when they were around, were more of an influence on you than you thought. I'm looking at going big for Halloween for the kids again, and that's my mom's fault. And my terrible sense of humor would probably be my dad. But till next time, stay awesome. Especially you. If you are an elder, TikToker, etc., say hello. Tell me, you know, you remember these. Is this the old, like, pie in the face type gag? But why would it be flat? It's like, I don't know. I don't quite get it. And it wouldn't make sense having it this way. But yeah, I thought this would be cool. Long ass video. And till next time, everyone stay awesome.